all in all, this looks really good. Frankly, that Portuguese alliance of yours isn't worth breaking since you'll get it back instantly. Take all your money. Okay, does anybody have any objections to this peace deal? Jake, can't you transfer occupation of Bromalia so that they get the overextension? Well, this is instantly going to go to them, and I actually want to make another colony here. Don't want this all to be Bromalia. This all looks good to me. The only downside is that I'm not taking more off of him. Yeah. Perhaps I should make these go to Bromalia then. I'm not sure if it's going to make any difference. What I'll do is I'll make 2 of them go to Bromalia, and 1 of them not, and we'll see what the difference is. Jake, can you release Navarra? I'm not going to. Not yet, at least. Jake, take Manabi. I've already taken it. It was mine to begin with. Or rather, it was what the war was for. I seized it, it became a full city, and that was then. Jake, will you have the coring range for Chilean lands? That's a very good point. I have the range for this land, but as long as I can core this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, there'll be more than 5. As long as I can core 5 of them, they'll get everything. Whether or not they get cores on all of it, I do not know. We'll swiftly find out. But yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. Works for me. So Bromalia got all of these. They instantly start coring, which is good. These lands I'm going to have to core, but that I can do. Frustratingly, I can't raise any of their autonomy, so I'm going to be facing a pretty large revolt here. Sooner or later, most likely sooner. 5 of their cores going, they can deal with the other 5. Ah, 1 of them was still a colony. Well, I know what we can do about that. I certainly want my core here. These Castilians are going to be revolting, no doubt about it. So I'm going to need to get quite a lot of these guys back in action. Full 12, give them another 4, and the rest can be made up of these. 12 and 4 is 16. Yeah, a bit much. Perfect. Unfortunately, you're the mostly damaged one, aren't you? Okay, I'll take it. Pehoy hoy hoy. Need to fabricate that claim, but yeah, we'll certainly take that mission. Jake, send a colonist to that colony in South America. I'm working on it. Don't you worry, girly. We'll recall this guy since colonists work better on colonies that are... It's too far away. Well, fortunately we should get these cores soon enough, and then I will hopefully be able to send one towards it. No, wrong colony. I sure do catch the stupid sometimes. Right, now I should be worried about... who exactly? 75% chance of rising up, 7% chance, 12% chance. Actually, things look pretty good here. Get on the boat and go and police my colonies for me. Probably here, looks like it would have a good supply limit. And oddly enough, that's the best one. And we can get back to Art of Shekels good and proper. That went well. I don't think you folks need to exist anymore. If this colony is going to revolt, then so be it. Jake, don't you need to core lands before they're transferred to colonies? Or is that a 1.8 change? Well, I didn't need to core these lands to transfer them to the colonies. I went straight to it. Even Bromalia. Note that the autonomy is the same, the unrest is the same in all of them. However, they don't have military access to that land, so if it revolts for them, that's going to be problematic. Especially since Bromalia were under hard times in that last war. We'll help them out economically, give them a few shekels to help them out in their time of need. For all we know, they have loans that they need to pay off. Also, I don't have people taking care of the unrest here like I normally do. Thanks to that increased autonomy. Probably see them rising up before too long. Yeah, the colony probably won't get free cores, but they're just going to have to deal with that. Well, that's right. You're fairly aggressive, aren't you? And I cannot recruit troops, so I'm just going to have to wait until my troops arrive, unfortunately. But they're not taking too long. Good to see Bromalia doing so well. We'll subsidize them out again since they seem to be having trouble. We'll give them 10 of our shekels. Since we make plenty, that'll be no big problem. Jake, are you going to attack Kaffa? Give me just a minute to sort my country out first. So this is a problem where province where autonomy would probably be quite nice for a while. Since it's not like I need it. Yeah, because those Castilian patriots, they want to rise up. They want to rise up bad. And I can't imagine harsh treatment on them would be cheap. Well, it won't tell us just yet. Do. Odd that 200 natives seems awfully low. Maybe the native numbers just are tiny around here. Jake, take administrative monarchy. Not just yet. I'm quite needing that -1 unrest at the moment. Also, it's nice because when those 200 rise up, they only do 20 damage to the settler numbers, which is nary a drop in the ocean. Yep, look at him go. What a useless colony. At least he's culturally converting those lands, or culturally enriching them. It's very cheap since they were animist. And he's a colonial nation anyway, so he gets a big old discount. Heck, I'd be surprised if we didn't get paid for them. Now, although the heavies are no longer so necessary, we will leave behind our transports here, since I get the feeling that we're going to need to use you to jump around and take care of the unrest around here. The rest of you, you may return to Cape, and I shall mothball you. Should save us quite a lot of money. Other than that, all is well, and our Indian expansion can begin anew. Jake, you need to get that claim. Thank you. Yeah, those Castilian patriots, 375 to harsh treat them. See, why would you ever consider doing that? You would spend 375 bringing the progress down by 25%, but it has a 75% chance of rising each month. So we say if every 4 months we get 15% of it, you're not even delaying it by 8 months. 8 months for 375 harsh military points. Think about that for a moment. Hopefully though we get these cores done before they rise up, however I get the feeling that's not going to happen since it's at 40% now and 33% with cores. Really it's a race between these two numbers. And my money is on the Patriots. But again, I'm not talking about football. Now, Bachmanis, you have a couple of provinces that I really want, but you're still allied with Jampur. Gujarat, I have another couple of strong friends, namely Persia. Persia. Best bet is that... Oh no, because you're allied with Jampur as well. That's unpleasant. The diplomatic situation is going to need quite a bit of brute force over in Asia. And I'm not in the best of position to be brute forcing anything right now. I'm going to lose all my claims on Kaffa again, haven't I? 31, that goes away. Jake, is there a revolt risk advisor? Why yes, he's sitting in my court and I'm very glad he has no chance of dying. The higher the progress is, the cheaper harsh treatment is. It was 375 before, what is it now? 375. I believe the lower the revolt risk is, the cheaper it is. That's what I've heard on the grapevine. But the grapevine can lie to you. Also, what the heck? Well, good thing we have all these troops to hand. Okay, now I finally get to test something out. You're led by Omar, who has 1 maneuver. We're about to make a naval landing, which is normally -2 to your fight, basically, because it was a naval landing. I'm wondering if having more... I'm wondering if having more maneuver than the enemy general allows you to bypass that as well. Also, what the heck is this? I think if that guy's assumption earlier was correct, the AI need to never use this transport fleets thing, because it doesn't seem to work for them. Okay, let's find out. I like finding things out in this game. No, we still get the -2 despite having more maneuver than the enemy. So you can't just bypass the landings as well. Good to know. What's also good to know is that these guys crumble before our forces, much like Cao Cao crumbles to Yuan Shao's nobility. Jake, try stopping subsidies to see if your vassal stops being brain dead. Why would that have an effect, though? I do wonder. Let's see if it does, though. We'll give him about a month to see if it helps. Because when he was fighting, he was happy to walk through that atrocious land. But no, he's happy to be a numbnuts. Okay, I'm going to be facing some horrible amount of Castilian patriots. I assure you I'm not looking forward to it. Jake, enable your transports for them to use and see if it fixes it. Probably not a bad idea. But then again, I've never seen the AI use this, even when I had it, and I really needed Kiowa to ship his troops back home. He didn't use it at all. Okay, so what do I try to defend first, the Canaries or everything else? Probably everything else, since the Canaries are level 2 fort. And there, at least my colonial nation's capital should have. I'm not sure if it'll be their capital or not, but they'll have one province that's their culture and their religion. Oh, geez, here comes the rebel. Probably going to be up across here as well. That'll be the biggest pain since, yeah, mountains. Oh well, bring it on. My lack of transports around here is a bit appalling as well. Let's try it though. Where's good old auto clicker when you need it? Another 40, I'd say. Maybe that's overkill. Besides, what's my naval force? 40 will be fine. Use as many provinces as need be, and we call it Flot. It's only going to cost us 400 ducats, and I want everybody over here. Brilliant. And it didn't seem to double up any of my provinces, which is lovely. It's great when a plan comes together. Jake, you can shift click to change ship count by 10. I'm pretty sure I got told that last time and probably ignored it then as well. Yeah, lazy diplomats. Lazy colonists though, that I didn't notice. One of you are going there. I suppose we could finish off this side, at least, of Disappointment Hill. They're not the strongest of natives. Jake, for the love of all that is holy, sell them transport ships before they build ones themselves. Sure, buddy. Let me sell you some ships. Hold on, do I have to park transports in their land for them to use it? Maybe that's how it all works. Well, you know, I'll give them 9 spares if they want to use them. Jake, who slew your legitimacy? Yeah, that's part of it. My king died with no heir, so I got a different guy on the throne. But we have a strong heir, so that's fine. That legitimacy should come back thanks to good prestige. Our power projection is somewhat lacking, but what can we really do other than sling an insult at Castile? Oh, damn, we already had... No, we don't. Where's our insult bonus? Persia? Would you give it to us? Yeah, Persia gives it to us. Maybe you can only insult people that you don't have a truce for that. Since I suppose insulting someone that you have a truce with is a bit cowardly, since they can't attack you. Jake, why aren't you coring Chile? My colonial nation can deal with that. I don't want to. Yeah, they don't want our ships. Not even for free. Because they're in debt, they won't take free ships. Okay. Even though I'm subsidizing you loads, have some more ducats. Jake, what does the Unify Islam decision give you? +2 missionary strength, -20 stability cost, +2 tolerance of true faith, +1 tolerance of heretics. So it's very, very good. But the requirements for it are huge. Every province must be Muslim. And you need to own a whole load of provinces. Okay, will you buy our fleet now? You couldn't possibly be in debt. There we go. Take our ships and use them. Maybe I'll pick up that 1,000 stack. Jake, I know you don't like grayskin, but I noticed the malice for diplovassalizing an elector went from -50 to -1000. Okay. Oh, these peasants are going to be a piece of piss unless... Canaries. Okay. Okay, but we can deal with the canaries. We'll give them a small task force. Maybe not quite that small. Yeah, maybe just a little bit bigger than that. You folks there. Canaries, go. Again, I don't like using the automated system. I'm happy to do that. The rest of you, crush, 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 and get back home in time for Christmas. Okay, now this trade company event, it used to give revolt risk, and now it gives unrest. And a lot of local trade power lost for 10 years. Or 5 years of trade efficiency lost. Velandu. You get -4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but you also get plus quite a bit. Guess we're tanking that trade efficiency. That's horrible. What's also horrible is our lack of claim on the Bahmanis. And on you, we're going to have to get those back. Again, it shows how long it's been since we've been dealing in India. Sure, I'm glad I wasn't coring chili. There was no mention about it in the patch notes, so either they forgot or it's a bug. Both equally likely, I'd say. Right, almost gotten our cores, thank goodness. Bromalia. Why can't I see their coring progress? It did show it, I swear it did. Well, whatever the case, we've chased them out of... we've chased Castile out of that trade node. Tunis, our brothers and sisters in arms, insist that we help defend them against it. Nope. Tell you what, I will become Defender of the Faith again. Because 500 shekels is practically nothing. Probably should have taken that moment to tech up, since I could have not had the 5% malice. So yeah, I kind of wasted 30 points in all categories because of that. But I just wasn't thinking ahead. Jake, what would Paradox have to do to the HRE to make them interesting to you? Hey, I'm very interested in HRE mechanics. Remember brown skin? I only did that because HRE mechanics really interest me. I just don't like being Emperor and using it as an I win button. It's really all there is to it. Nothing too untoward. Get you folks down there again, since it's good to know it's easy pickings to get up there. I'll probably build a bigger fort on it though. And I'm well overdue a good fleet to police it. Great timing by me. That's all the men I was looking for there. But I'll keep you probably on Manabe, since yeah, it's a place where we can get peasantry. No, I think I'm lying to myself when I use that as justification. I should get you guys up there. However, now I would quite like some trade ships. 30 should do. A 1, a 2. And we'll use those to privateer Sevilla. Have you considered playing a hard country like Prussia? And check these guys. Right, hopefully that didn't hurt Liberty Desire too much. Don't think it did. Bromalia ever so slightly, but nah. Jake, did you see that colonist? You mean the guy zipping by here? He's a fast little guy, but he's not as fast as Uncle Adolf. Okay, Bromalia, you still haven't taken any expansion ideas. I would really like you to take them, please. I'm not pleased to hear that. Didn't I just lose my added tariffs? And now I get even more. Remember, I don't want high tariffs because I'd rather my colonial nations were able to do a bit of work for themselves. So, I'll be keen to see what happens to these Chilean provinces. They'll probably go to my colonial nation without cores, since they fixed that a long time ago. Jake, why are you not colonizing a province in Africa that's inside your territory? Right, before these core, I want to point this out. These two provinces are in a region known as Haud and Oromia within Africa. They don't get trade goods. Check After, which I went to great trouble to colonize early in my campaign, has no trade goods, 1.8 base tax, of which I only get half because of autonomy. It is almost useless to me. It makes a ducat a year. It will take a very long time to pay off the colonist I sent there. Even though I microed him. Sent him and recalled him constantly. Okay, so what were our names for... Oh, please tell me. Please tell me. That's strange. I have 5 cores in one area. But it doesn't make a colonial nation. Oh boy. Oh boy. I have to core it all. That, in a way, is quite interesting. You could keep one non-core province overseas. And... Okay, that would be a way to never have colonial nations. That would be quite nice. So it seems like I have to core all of this before it makes a colonial nation for me. That's what I'm getting from this, because it's all in the same colonial region, Colonial La Plata. Interesting. Fascinating. Shitatsu Shomalia. Oh, well that's just gutting. What a waste of points. Did it refund them? I swear I was at 589 already. Did it refund my coring cost? Oh well. Shitatsu Shomalia's holiday home. We got enough space? Wow. And that's actually going to stretch quite nicely. Shitatsu Shomalia's holiday home. Yeah. Okay, some people are much better at noticing these things than me. So did I or did I not get refunded a couple hundred admin points there? Asuda said it did refund them. So does Zadifo. So does un_orthodox. So I can but believe what you say. Thank you very much. And they got cores on all of it. The exploit still lives. It's all Castilian, it's all Catholic. However, your technology isn't bad, but you don't have expansion ideas. I wonder why. I really wonder why. Oh well, probably not worth thinking about. What I should do is give them quite a bit of shekels to help them out. I reckon an extra 10 shekels a month for 10 years should help them out. As for you, Bromalia, you're not getting any. And it will continue to go that way. So I'll give them a chance to stabilize. But seriously, that's all I want. I don't want to expand outside these colonial regions. Don't want Peru, just want Brazil and La Plata. Jake,